I've stood before you several times in the past year and a half talking about and supporting the continuation of winter session. As you know, the Academic Senate and the ASO have strongly opposed the elimination of winter. Last year, we passed a joint resolution calling for its preservation. Each group has subsequently passed related resolutions since then. In fact, in the past month or two, we've each presented the board with a resolution calling again for the preservation of winter. I know that administration is tired of talking about winter. They feel we've talked about it enough, we're beating a dead horse, it's been several years, it's time to go ahead and make the decision. However, I'd like to make the same proposal that I made to the calendar committee earlier this semester. The board only needs to approve one calendar at this time, as Dylan had remarked. It only needs to approve or consider the 2012-13 calendar. Board policy does not require the approval of the 2013-14 calendar today. I recommend holding off on making a decision on the 2013-14 calendar until such time that we can more carefully consider whether or not we want to maintain winter. We may have talked about this issue for a long time, but we haven't talked about it in sufficient depth. There are still many unanswered questions, including in the calendar committee. There were a lot of questions that were fielded where we were guessing answers to those questions, including what percentage of courses cannot be offered during winter session. What are those courses? What would the elimination of winter benefit those students? On the flip side, what programs would be detrimentally impacted by the elimination of winter? How would it impact CTE programs? How would student transfer be impacted? In addition, the Chancellor's Office Student Success Task Force recommendations are still under development. Would the elimination of winter help us better achieve the recommendations that are coming soon, or delay our progress? And exactly what is the cost savings of eliminating winter? Further information and answers to questions like these are needed in order to make an informed decision about the calendar. I suggest that we form a task force or use the calendar committee to develop a reasonable list of questions to present to institutional research for investigation. In the meantime, to reiterate, I recommend that the board hold off on making a decision on the 2013-14 calendar until it can be presented with further information about the impact of the elimination of winter on students and their success. Can I field questions? Or not?
I don't think we have any yet. Thank you.
All right, thank
you.